it's Melissa, and it's what day? Thursday. I have my little helper Blake here, who is trying to stay out of the picture, but he is here because he is actually going to run the show during this Facebook Live.
You just said I was your helper.
You are my helper. All right, what are we doing? Tell the people what we're doing.
What are we doing?
We're doing a heat transfer vinyl, and we are throwing it way back to basics. So that all the new people who got their
2014.
Yeah, 2014, just like I was when I first got my machine.
And we don't have to wear a mask.
Right, and we don't have to wear a mask. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are going to do basically an intro to HTV, and Blake's going to help me because Blake is a pro at HTV. He likes Yes, you like to make shirts and stickers. He likes print and cut the best, but you're gonna help me with this. Now, what we have, I have a very basic design.
This design, have a dog.
I know, but we'll just do this and give it to somebody as a gift. Okay, so this design I selected because it was already created. It's part of the So Fancy dog bundle, which I threw the link up. But it's an ideal design because it's got thick lettering. It's got a big, bold design. It's going to be difficult to mess up. Now I'm going to say that, and what's going to happen?
We're going to mess it up.
What's the last time? Okay. All right. So one thing that you need to keep in mind with HTV is what do you have to do to your design in the software before you cut it?
Press send.
You do have to press send, but even before that,
get a computer.
you have to flip it, okay? You have to flip it backwards.
Oh, yeah.
And so, because why? It cuts from the reverse side. So you just need to right-click your design and click flip horizontally. And all that's going to do is to change it so that it flips backwards, okay?
Now you can't read it. It
right.
says,
yes. But after we cut it, we will be able to read it. Okay, so what color? Your job is to help me decide. Purple. So we have two purples. Whoops. This one's fine. Okay. So, whoops. We will use this purple. And when you are cutting HTV, you can use a mat or you can skip the mat. We are going to skip the mat. And you are going to cut from the back side. So the clear, shiny side is going to be down while you're cutting, which is why you need to flip your design in Silhouette Studio so that when it's done, this is going to flip onto the shirt the correct way.
Yeah.
Now, this is where we are going to load this into our machine, and I am not cutting with a mat. As I said, we're just going to skip that.
backwards, Mom?
What?
Don't we have to flip it this way?
No, we're going to do it this way. If we click our load button, just load it right in there. Okay. Whoops, I loaded it sideways. So we want to make sure it goes in evenly. Okay. And now we are ready to press that send button that you are so excited. So we're going to go to the send button, and from the material list, you are just going to select, in this case, heat transfer vinyl smooth. My suggestion is to increase the force from the default to a force of 14. That usually helps to cut HTV a little bit better than the defaults, okay? And I am going to increase the speed just because we don't want to keep people waiting. Now, we're going to send this, and it is going to cut our design. Now, what do we need to do after it cuts?
The picket.
The what? What is this? The picker. You called it the picker.
I did that on our game of like Family Feud that we played.
Yes. This is a weeding tool or a hook, some people call it. Blake calls it a picker. He's a very good picker. And what you do with this is what? Can you stand up? So
we weed stuff.
Weed stuff. What does weed mean? They don't, because if they're brand new, they don't know.
Well, it's like picking stuff off of the vinyl, I guess.
The excess. You're removing the excess HTV so that just your design is remaining on the carrier sheet. And then that way, you can put your design onto the surface. In this case, we are going to just put this onto a cotton bag. Okay? Oh no! Look what's happening!
We messed up, like we said.
Yeah, of course we did. Oh goodness. Alright, so
maybe we should make it say Happy New Year.
Our design went crooked. We need to pick a different color.
Crooked?
Oh no. Come on. This is not right.
I gotta go to skate.
Why
today.
did you're fine?
This forever.
We're
I'm
gonna
be
try
a
this
boomer
one more
by
time.
the time we're over.
We're gonna try this one more time. Why did that happen?
Because you jinxed it.
Yeah, you're right. That is why it happened. Okay, so we're gonna try it one more time. You need to make sure that your design is flat, and you need to make sure that both sides go in evenly. If they don't go in evenly, the vinyl will begin to shift. And what you're going to
did that on purpose.
what happened here, so we could show them.
Definitely did that on
Our
purpose.
design shifted, our vinyl shifted, and then it cut over itself. So now we have wasted that piece.
Well, no, we did that on purpose for
Oh, for the teaching moment.
totally.
Right, okay. So what we're gonna do now, and we have a heat press. How many heat presses do we have?
Like 5.
Yeah, but today, because most beginners don't have a heat press, we are going to use an iron.
Why don't we just give some away?
Well, I actually have
Get one like every month.
I know, I have a lot of stuff. So what we're gonna do today is use an iron for this bag, okay? Because a lot of people that are just starting out don't have heat presses, so we are going to show them how to use an iron. I'm gonna just leave this for right now. Now, why don't you demonstrate what weeding is on this piece so that they can see what you mean. Like, try to take some of the letters out here. You're tired. How can you be tired?
I 3 hours ago, okay?
No, you didn't. Because it's only
9.
yeah. So this is going much. I'm not even gonna say it. Now, if you've been around a lot, you know that the reason that I do Facebook Lives is so that you know that I struggle sometimes with the same things that you do.
We've all known.
Yeah, we all do know that.
Definitely.
Okay, so now this is all done cutting.
We've done a lot of Facebook Lives.
We have done a lot of Facebook Lives, and our Facebook Lives always stay on Facebook and over on the video section.
not on Instagram.
And they also go onto YouTube. So before I remove this from the machine, I'm going to do what I like to call a little test weed to make sure that it has completely cut through. And by doing that, if it hasn't cut through completely or well, I can resend it. So this has a bunch of letters, so I just weed one of those out, and it's like a test cut. Okay, so this worked. So Blake, we're all done with that.
Why?
Now, so now, this is where everyone yells at us and tells us that we are wasting vinyl. Where's my scissors?
Can they like whisper at us?
Blake, why are you doing that?
I don't know.
I don't know where my scissors are. So
Oh, I think I do.
did you take them?
No.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Okay, help me
Because I
find them.
didn't take them.
Okay, so we're gonna weed this.
Do we use this thing?
No, that's for rhinestones.
Look. What's a rhinestone?
We need to weed this, and you're gonna help me. Okay. So weeding, we need little scissors because it'll help us to cut some of this excess.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I was blaming you and they were right here this whole time. No. Okay, so look, once this starts coming. Okay.
Whoa.
Now, when you're weeding a large piece of HTV, keep some scissors nearby and kind of clip it. Here, you move this chair to the side so you can stand to the side so that they can see.
No.
Now, I'm going to do it this way. Stand over here so they can
Just
see.
said to come over.
I know, but you need to stand so they can still see.
But I'm always standing.
Okay,
Not
now.
face planting.
Now we're going to start pulling this off. Can you help? You pull. Remember, no. You're pulling this piece. And you have to use the scissors as you need it to help you so that the piece doesn't get too difficult.
It's like a water balloon.
Okay? Now, again, we picked this design because it's good for beginners. It's a dog design, which, what happened to our dog?
We had a dog.
Yes, and then what happened? We had you, and I was like, I can't do two.
I could have.
I know.
I love dogs.
I know, I'm sorry.
Amy was awesome.
For
the 5 seconds I met her.
We adopted her out a long time ago. Okay, so let's see what's going on. This looks like a giant mess here. Move to the side a little bit so they can see. Okay, so look, we're pulling this off. Now, typically what I would do is add what's called weeding lines. I did not do that today because I'm literally trying to do this as a beginner. If you are a beginner, this was how you would be doing a first project. And I actually suggest...
What time is it?
I'm not sure what time it is right now, but it's not time for you to leave.
Yeah, I know.
So just keep helping me,
I need
please.
to get a watch.
Please keep helping me.
I am.
Oh, whoa, whoa. You got to go slow so you don't...
What do we use the scissors for? We haven't used them.
Yeah, so that we can trim. There you go. Sorry. Sorry. Gotcha. Okay, that's waste. This is what they always yell at me for. It happens, guys. It happens. Okay, so now you take your picker and you know what to do. And no, there's nothing in here. In the letters, you have to remove that inner part. Okay, we'll pull them up here so they can see exactly what you're doing. Okay, so all of the letters, like A, O, R, P, D, have that little inner piece called a counter. And we need to get those out because we don't want to press them, okay? Did you get them? It looks like we got everything. Okay, so now what do we do?
We put it in the heat press.
Now, well, typically we do put it in the heat press, but today, remember, we're not doing the heat press. We are doing, we are not doing the heat press because if they're a beginner, they might not have a heat press. So we're going to show them how to do it with an iron. All right, so it's old-fashioned, I know. But when you're a beginner, you typically, don't have a whole lot of supplies. So we want to use what we have. Okay. So I have folded my, we have folded the bag in half. Blake, do you know why we did that?
What?
Do you know why we folded the bag in half?
Yeah. Oh.
Why?
Okay, I don't know why.
Okay, we did it so that we can do a crease line down the middle so we know where the middle is. Okay. And then we are going to also fold this transfer that we just made in half so that we have a middle line on that too. And then, what do you think we can do, Blake?
We're going to put the crease into the crease.
Yes, and then we've got something on our... Yes, so we... What'd you do?
Up.
You got it? The one that we messed up?
Yeah. Up.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now it's time to press this with our iron. Okay, so I have this. I'm just going to put this pad down. You don't have to do this, but normally you'd be on an ironing board. Now, we need, where's that stool?
It's right here.
Okay, so you need a lot of pressure and downward pressure for an iron. This is where a heat press comes in handy. When you are using an iron, you are not going to iron like you would traditionally iron. Blake, tell them how many times you've seen me iron in your life.
0.
You are not going to do that. You are just going to stand and press in iron size sections, which is why you will very soon see that a heat press is well worth the time, money, and effort. Okay? So you're not going to iron like this. You are just going to press in iron size sections. Right, Blake? And you have to get the whole thing. And usually I would be doing this on the floor, but because I have all of you with me, we're just doing this up on the table, which is why I was asking where our stool is.
I don't know
in case we need to stand.
that was for Dad.
No, that's a new stool, but I have that other little stool. Isn't it? Oh, it's right there.
Oh. That's not new. That's from our kitchen counter.
Yeah, our old stools. Okay, so let's see how this is doing.
You despise this.
So that side's not ready because we didn't press it yet. But this side, you can see, is starting to stay down.
Don't burn yourself.
I'm not going to burn myself, but I am going to do it like this. Yeah. So that's why I need you to help me because when this... Oh, that's hot. You just said don't burn yourself.
I know. Jinxed it. Okay.
Several of you were asking about... They were asking about Dad, how Dad's feeling.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's getting much better. Thank you for your concern. Me and Blake and Olivia did not catch COVID.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to skate camp today. Whoop, whoop. We get to make a new skateboard.
Okay. All right. So let's see if this is ready now, Blake.
I think it is.
Okay.
Don't fall off the cliff. You're going to jinx.
Okay, so now what you do is you peel off this clear transfer, and if it has ironed on well...
And that, wait, is it...
Look.
Okay, it's sticking on.
It's coming off. Okay. Now, again, if we used our...
Let's give this to someone that has a dog.
Okay, that's
not
fun.
a cat. If you gave it to someone with a cat, they would really hate us.
Just be careful. And if you need to go back and press little areas, make sure that you don't press directly onto the HTV. You need to press through the transfer tape.
Why? Wait, why is that? No,
because if you touch the iron directly onto the HTV, it will melt it. And it will be
like
not good.
Spray paint.
Yeah, I got a little bit of areas right here I need to fix.
Alright. This is why I'm not doing the ironing.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the irony.
The irony.
That was the lamest joke I've ever
Very
made.
funny, Blake. Okay,
So
but
lame.
also this is why we like to use our heat press because it makes it fast and easy. But look,
And we don't
so
burn ourselves.
there we go.
Where did we? Hello. We can put this back in the store.
Super cute, right?
Oh, and it's the same thing.
And the design, as I said, super easy for newbies or people who've had their machine for 7 years. You saw how mine went a little cockeyed there. But anyway, this I would highly suggest if you are brand new to start with heat transfer vinyl because it is one of the most forgiving projects, one of the most forgiving designs, easy to cut, easy to weed. If you are using vinyl, adhesive vinyl, what ends up happening when you are cutting, when you are weeding is the vinyl can sometimes stick to itself, so you need to use a couple of tricks, which we didn't get into today.
You need a weeder thingy.
Yes, someone's asking, have I ever done a live on multiple colors?
What is that?
Like if this design had multiple colors, have we ever done a Facebook Live where it had multiple colors? Oh yes, oh yes. We've done hundreds of Facebook Lives. Well, maybe you haven't because you're usually at school, but I have. Come over here so they can see you because they don't know who I'm talking to. So anyway, thank you very much for joining us. Happy New Year. Bye-bye to 2020. We can't wait to get out of this year, right?
Yeah, but the beginning of 2021 is going to be like...
maybe 2021 it will be a better year. I'm not sure it could get any much worse. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope you have a fabulous day.
Yes,
stay safe, stay healthy, and Happy New Year.
Yeah.